Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to go ahead and do a quick little hairstyle on my daughter. I'm keeping it simple today, and go ahead and follow along. As you can see, I washed and conditioned and detangled her hair last night, so I went ahead and separated it into 4 parts, braided it up, and got it ready for today. So it's easy to detangle and get it ready and take down. Once I did that, went ahead and started parting from the top of her ear all the way to the other top of her ear, just to create a nice even line, to space it out from the top of her head to the back of her head. So after you've created that part and separated the top and pinned that up, I went ahead and added some water. Gonna add some leave-in conditioner with that I mix actually with my hair oil that I make called Unique Morena, and added it with the leave-in conditioner to help detangle her hair a little bit more, add a little bit more hydration while we were in the process of doing her hair, kind of making it a little bit easier to work with. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start parting. I did start here, but then I realized I should probably start from the middle of her head and then work my way down to her nape. So I went ahead and did that. My daughter's scalp does kind of move a little bit, and I'll show you in a minute. You'll see that her scalp kind of moves and the line will move. So I try not to pull her hair too tight for the first part of the parting. I'll check it and then make sure that the parts are even, and then once I can figure that out, and then I'll section it off and be good with it from there. After we got that done, I'm using As I Am and going ahead with just a little bit in this section. Again, adding some moisture and locking that in there. Just combing it out just to make sure that when I part, I'm not pulling at her hair too much. So starting at the bottom, making one part, and then breaking it into thirds and doing that second part. Kind of keeping a 2-inch spacing, at least for my daughter's hair. Your daughter might be, or a child might be a little bit different, but I'm using about like 2 inches in space there. Okay, so once I have separated and I'm good with the parts, I went ahead and brushed one section and tightened that with a rubber band. The rubber bands, I actually like to let them sit in some oil, which is the same oil that I had made. I let that sit in there while I am doing the parts and the rest of her hair, just to keep those rubber bands moisturized, so that when it hits her hair, it kind of helps to prevent breaking. At least I'd like to think so. So that's what I do, and then I go ahead and tie up her hair with these little parts. I'm using the rubber bands, and I don't tie it too tight because I don't want it to pull out her hair or break. So I just wrap it around a few times and then call it good. Okay, so that first section is done. Now I'm going to go ahead and go over to the next one. I'm doing the same process, hydrate, detangle, and then going ahead with the parts. I would like to note that I'm not too particular on using like the smaller comb to get like super exact parts, just because this is just a quick hairstyle for my daughter. I'm gonna be taking it down in a few days. I just wanted to get her hair done because it was not done for a while and it needed some TLC. So I went ahead and just put this hairstyle together. But if you want, you can use a finer tooth comb to create better parts, or you can just use any comb or pencil or pen or whatever you have on hand to create your parts. But it's a kid's hairstyle, so if you aren't able to get it straight, you're fine. It's still going to turn out super cute because our kids are adorable. Okay, so now that that back is done, I went ahead and start from the top, and now I'm just going to go ahead and part it in two, separate in two, and just so that I know that these are even before I start with the final part of the back. So I like to just go ahead and do a little part, or like an easy part from the front to the middle of her hair to connect the back line, and then I start from the back and then work my way up, just to like I said, just to make sure that the lines are straight and they connect at the same part. So just hydrating, separating, and then gonna start with the back. So from here, go ahead and grab the bottom section, and you are going to start it like you are you are braiding. So you'll just braid it up about a ½ inch to an inch. And then from there, you're gonna go ahead and grab that second section. You're going to part it or split it in three to match up the three parts, or the three small sections of the braid you first did, and then connect them. And then from there, just again go up a ½ inch to an inch, and then, like I said, separate the next section into three, and add those sections into each third of the other braid, and then continue braiding from there. So it kind of looks like a cornrow or French braid, but we have it separated by rubber bands, and we're just connecting the sections together. Okay, so now that the back is done, we're gonna go ahead and start from the top. So I didn't get it on film, but I took out the first part, and remember, we already hydrated it, so I didn't need to put any product in, at least on this side. And then I just added some water to it and brushed her edges, brushed it all slick, and tied it up with a rubber band. This side I went ahead and hydrated, detangled, put a little bit of that As I Am conditioner in there, and gonna slick around the sides. And I didn't use any edge control or gel or anything, like I said, because this was a quick hairstyle. Just wanted to get her hair done and out of the way of her face, because she doesn't like it in her face. So just went ahead and did this hairstyle, so I didn't use any gel. Normally I would, just to make the style last. So now we're gonna go to the section. You can start either from the one that you just finished or the first one, but I just went overhead and went to the other one. So I am tying up a bantu knot and then wrapping that braided hair from the back onto the bantu knot, and then I'm just tightening that section to stay and securing it just with a rubber band and wrapping that around twice. So wrap, 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 and twist, and wrap and twist to create that bantu knot. And then take that back section and go from the inside to the front and then wrap it around until the hair ends. Tie it up with those 2 rubber bands, and then you are good to go. You can leave it here, you can do the edges, or you can, add some accessories and things like that. So I went ahead and kind of did her edges just with that leave-in conditioner, and then I kind of twisted up her little BB curls by her ear, little sideburns, pulling some of that out just to create that sideburn action. And then from there, I gave her a couple options to choose from the beads. And she went ahead and chose the pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that in her hair, put those around there, and then do it to the other side. And from there, the hairstyle should be complete. So this is the final look. Super cute, super easy, and she loves it. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.